a man on the run. Peter Murphy, an American agent in East Berlin. A spy who has been exposed. In a West Berlin bar, Peter Murphy sees the man with his face. His exact double, multimillionaire Mark Wainwright. The millionaire takes the bullet meant for the spy, and Peter Murphy steps into the shoes of the dead man.
As Wainwright, you'd be invaluable to us. As Peter Murphy, you're finished.
He soon faces a complication. A wife he doesn't know.
Who are you? Where's Mark?
He's dead.
I don't know who you are or why you're posing as my husband. But the most important thing right now is that Mark Wainwright must not be dead. Will you stay? Be my husband?
Thus, for Peter Murphy begins a bizarre new life, both public and private. A life of double jeopardy as the man who never was.
Golfer. Full-rated pilot, one of the best publicized Casanovas since the invention of the printing press, and bad news in every capital throughout the world.
I might be able to handle all that, but will you tell me how I'm going to learn to drink 9 martinis in a row without falling on my face?
These are some of the financial facts and figures. He owns the controlling interest in at least a dozen corporations in 7 different countries.
Own.
Until it's established that Wainwright's dead, the present tense applies. Fortunately, you won't have to become a financial expert overnight. He never bothered to. He was too busy with other pleasures.
Yeah, so his wife told me.
But the only time they were ever seen in public together was at social or business functions. For appearances, didn't really fool anyone.
And that is going to be the most complicated part of all, Jack.
I'll be ready for you at 3.
No. Come on, Jack. How many agents do they have?
Enough.
You know, maybe I got taken. Maybe those faces on that piece of very expensive microfilm didn't belong to anybody in particular.
Maybe. Did you get far enough into the Wainwright dossier to figure out why Eva Wainwright is so anxious to help you pose as her husband?
I didn't have to, she told me. I understand her reasons. What about yours?
How about this one?
Yes, that's good. That's a tough, shrewd man.
And this one?
Kruger.
The man who followed you across from the other side. He's one of Vasco's lieutenants.
The man who killed Jarmila.
And you. He's the only one who knows who Peter Murphy is.
What are you doing with Wainwright's body?
Shipping it to the States by military aircraft tomorrow morning to be buried in his hometown.
In my hometown, is it?
There's an announcement about it in the evening papers.
Yeah, just in case our friends in the eastern sector have any doubts.
You are certain that Peter Murphy is dead?
And of course.
Of course. You are such a brilliant marksman that your bullets never fail to kill.
I inspected the body. There was ample time to make certain he's dead. I will stake my life on it.
Indeed.
He's dead. He's dead.
You say so. You have another chance to find out how dead. The Americans are flying his body to, they say so, to the United States. Find out if they are, or if they want us to think they are.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's awfully late, isn't it?
Oh, I usually eat alone.
How's my speech come?
Finished. I always wrote Mark's speeches. He could never be bothered. But tomorrow, I'll brief you on who and what you should know before we get there.
Right.
Mark had intended the speech as an epitaph. If it hadn't been for you, tomorrow's occasion would have been the burial of Forrest Boland Enterprises, my family.
But because I wouldn't sign the paper.
Who are you?
No, I can't tell you that. We agreed.
Good night.
Look, I know it's tough, but please trust me.
Good night, Mark. Hello, this is Mrs. Wainwright. I'd like to leave a call for 5 in the morning, please. That's right, 5. Thank you. All right, Michael. Good morning.
Good morning.
I hope you take your coffee black.
As a matter of fact, I don't.
Oh. Well, I'm afraid that Mark did, so you'll have to learn to like it that way.
Yeah. And how did he take his eggs?
Scrambled.
And so forth and so on. You know what we're trying to do is impossible, don't you?
Yes, it may well be. We'll find out soon enough. You know, you're going to have to be Mark Wainwright with a great many people today, some of whom know much more about him than I do.
Well, that should be interesting.
At least that.
Eva. Thank you.
Now, your mother's maiden name?
Winifred Forrest. First husband, William Wainwright. My father died before my second birthday.
William Hadley Wainwright.
Yeah, Jeff Hadley. Second husband, Paul Berry. Father of my half-brother, Roger Berry.
And your mother died when?
2 months ago in New York.
You're a very quick study. Now, he loved clothes, so you never wear the same suit 2 days in a row. And he never wore a tie more than once. He tired of everything very quickly.
Everything?
Everything. Am I going too fast for you?
Couldn't possibly go fast enough.
throw terrible temper tantrums quickly. It's your way of getting out of unpleasant situations.
All right, when in doubt, throw a tantrum and stutter on D's and T's, right?
Right.
What else did I know about my charming half-brother?
It's dangerous. Very, very dangerous.
How long has he been trying to get control of Mark's companies, his holdings?
His entire life?
Let me get something straight. Mark acquired your family's holdings when he married you, right?
To the merger, not a marriage.
How much am I donating here tonight?
2 million German marks.
That's $500,000.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice of me.
It was one of the conditions of his mother's will that Mark donate that much each year.
Do I know many of these people?
Quite a few. But anyhow, I'll stay close and help you as much as I can. Besides, if you cut anybody, it really won't matter. Mark was famous for his rudeness.
When in doubt, number 2, be nice, baby. Well, lady, I hope you're ready if this thing doesn't work.
Of being late everywhere. You're aware, of course, that your refusal to sign those papers has put me in a very awkward position. I trust that you have completely recovered your senses.
We've been all through that, Roger.
Yes, and we'll go on being through it until Mark decides to honor his commitment. And he will, whatever you've done to him.
Mark really put up with that nonsense.
And it suited him.
Hello, Peter.
You still ask me just to trust
I didn't
you.
have any choice. It would have killed me.
Why?
I'm sorry. I can't answer that.
Well, in that case, I'm very sorry.
We agreed to trust each other.
You didn't say anything about violence. I count human life much too highly, and I won't be part of that.
Eva. He was an East German agent.
What would he want with you?
All right, hush. We can still help each other. We still need each other. If we can trust each other, do you understand me?
Is he dead?
Yes, he's quite dead.
What happened?
Well, perhaps you could tell us.
We were together.
Oh, I see.
Thank you. Right now you know.
Know what? That you killed a man tonight and that I covered for you.
Look, I'm sorry you found out this way. But I am an American agent. The man I killed tonight was on the other side. I meant what I said. You can get out anytime you want to.
I have to keep Mark Wainwright alive until I can stop Roger.
I'll have to keep Mark Wainwright alive as a cover.
More killing.
Look, lady, I'm a spy. That's my job. It's what I do.
Until when? Until they put a bullet in your head.
Hello. Yes, Jack. All right, couldn't be helped. No, wait a minute, hold it. This is Colonel Forbes. He's my contact. We met him the other day at the hotel. Now, what do you want to do? You want me to tell him that my cover as Mark Wainwright is over?
No, I'll not stand in your way.
All right, Jack, go ahead. Where and when? All right, we'll maintain cover. Thank you.
Don't. After all, I started all this when I asked you to pose as Mark. The man that was killed tonight might have been you.
Yeah.
Please be careful.